So we want to give you some of the examples of the adjustments that you can make in the real time. Just as a reference, I'm about 6'1". So from a height perspective, this is where it is fully adjustable as far as the height of the chair. I'm not going to go over that with you just because it's pretty common for most chairs to have. We already kind of talked about being able to adjust both the level as well as the angle of the armrests themselves. Get a pretty good idea for that. You'll also see there's a lot of different options. One being that you can actually adjust the level of the back of the seat, and then you can actually lock it into a place that feels the most comfortable to you. So you can see that it sticks there. Another option is being able to angle the chair itself. So you can actually angle the entire chair, which is kind of cool. So once you find it, you can actually keep it in this angle and then actually lock it in place. This is probably a little bit too much of an intense recline, but you get the idea of allowing you to kind of pick whichever position you want, and then once you've gotten that position, lock it into place. One of the other adjustments that you can make to this chair is both the height and the angle of the armrests themselves. So the height probably is something that you may have seen in other chairs, fairly common. The one thing we really like too though is that by simply lifting and pushing in to whichever direction that you want, you can actually angle the armrest. So if you're one of those that likes to sit at an angle, work at an angle of any kind, especially when you're typing on a keyboard, this might be the chair for you. So we just want to give you a quick close-up view of the split seat itself, just because we know visually, as well as ergonomically, that will be the biggest difference when you're looking at a SomaFit compared to other competitors. So as you can see, the gap really isn't huge. We want to kind of scroll down here so you get a complete picture. And then if you actually flip the seat up and looked underneath, you'd notice that each side has its own independent springs, which allows it to where one movement doesn't dictate to the other side. It also helps increase those micro movements that the SomaFit really touts themselves on keeping your blood pressure and your metabolic rate active, which is a lot different than some of the chairs that you'll see out there on the market today.